when I had just got out of school, about a year out of school, I was kind of in the mode that a lot of us, a little ambitious, and you kind of take all the tasks that a boss gives you, right? You're like, yes, sir, I can do that. Yes, sir, I got it. And you start to bullshit at a certain level, right? You're just like, yeah, sure, for sure. I ended up having to teach a class at MIT. And that was a little more than I could handle. The class was on high-speed camera sensor technology. I studied economics at Northern Arizona University. I know you're not laughing because NAU is clearly a powerhouse, but Flagstaff, yes sir. I was punching above my weight a little bit. So I put together a PowerPoint and I went online and I found out as much as I could about high-speed camera sensors. Thing about MIT engineers, they know a lot about high-speed camera sensors. And so I put together this whole presentation, right? And it's a bunch of slides. I have a 15-minute script. I don't know what the hell the script's about, right? And so I've got this script. Don't take me off the script. And so 45 minutes after this, I've got to give a lab, right? I've got to teach a lab, small groups, 5 intimate groups. And I asked the guy at procurement, I was like, hey, did my equipment come in? He's like, no, they sent it to your hotel. It's the hottest day on record in June in Boston. I've got to run across Cambridge and get my shit from the hotel, and I'm fighting with the guys like, you got to give it to me. He gives it to me. I've got 90 pounds of equipment. I run back across I'm not sweating, I'm pouring. Like anybody in my halo slipping and falling, right? And I'm running up. I finally get up to the class, the full auditorium, everybody's just done with lunch, they're chattering, and as I'm running down the hall, I hear the guy say, our next guy coming to the stage is an expert. I laugh at that, right? He's like, the next guy is an expert on high-speed camera sensor technology. You guys will be just as intrigued to learn about what he's about to say as I was to read it. So I get up in front, and as they're clapping, I am breathing louder than they are clapping, right? Like, give me a round of applause real quick, right? Just give me a round of applause, right? And I'm just like, and so I got this whole auditorium, and I'm plugging the thing in as okay. So today we're talking about high-speed cameras, high-speed camera sensor technology. And so I go to the first slide, and I don't know what the first slide said, but they didn't like it. And so the first hand goes up. The first hand goes up, he's like, excuse me, I thought that when you transferred analog energy to a digital energy on the sensor, that wasn't what happened. I said, you're probably right. You're probably right. Right? Like, I don't know, dude. I think I talk about that later. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I talk about that later. So just hold on tight, right? And so the second slide comes along, and the other guy, and again, I don't even remember what he asked, but my response was, that's above my pay grade. And so those were the types of answers. So it was a 15-minute presentation I had prepared. The presentation was 4 minutes. And now we've got Q&A, right? Clearly my strength. And so I was like, all right, so that's all I got. And I start to walk off, and the guy's like, no. Now we have question and answers. All right, man, this is your funeral. What's up? And he's got a question. Oh, okay, all right, yeah. I think maybe I'll answer that in the lab. Cool. I think you guys should talk, because you guys clearly know a lot of the same things. You guys should definitely talk. And so 30 questions. I answered 0 questions. And so I answered 0 questions. The lab, 0 people came to the lab. Why would they? Like, oh yeah, let's go listen to that kid that clearly doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Talk more. Let's do it. Yeah, no, I'm not going. So I just sat there with these high-speed cameras, and I was like, yo, you gotta get better at public speaking. And so then I started doing stand-up comedy. And so that was 4.5 years ago, and yeah, and here I am now.